Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Um, welcome. Today we are going to learn Christmas Day Secrets. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Miss Stephanie and I teach piano, voice, ukulele, and we are finishing book one. We have three more pieces to go. Today is Christmas Day Secrets. I think you're going to find this one a lot easier than it sounds on your recording, okay? I know on the recording it sounds really tricky, but it's not. It's very repetitive. So I'm going to go through it, stop, rewind, do what you need to do, but I am going to just plow straight through it, right hand, then left hand, and then we're going to put it together. So here we go. Let me go ahead and switch my camera over so you can see my fingers. Okay, so right hand, number two finger starts on twinkle C. So here we go. Now, this is a very special technique, the same technique you learned with your twinkle B. When we roll our wrist, we're doing the same thing here. These first two notes are portato, not staccato, portato. Looks like potato, but it's not. It's portato. It means you roll off with your wrist. It is disconnected, but it's not as short and as sudden as a staccato. Okay? So it's a portato. So here we go. Up, down, up. Thumb, run around the circle. So I started with my thumb, walked up, skip. Do the same thing on measure 3, but I keep going up. And those last three notes are staccato. So let's go over. Portato, off, run around the circle, staccato. Run around the circle, staccato. What do I mean by run around the circle? Go up and then skip down. Walk up, skip down, bump, bump, and go back to the note you skipped. So we've just playing in this little circle of three notes there. Now, that is measure 1. Excuse me, that is line 1. That is line 2. That is line 5. That is line 6. So you have just learned 4 lines of music in your right hand. Let's go over it one more time. Up, down, up. We need that wrist to release, please. So be sure you release with your wrist, not your finger like a staccato, okay? Wrist, wrist. Staccato, staccato. Crescendo up and soft and again. This is very gentle. This part's lovely. I use 1, 3, 4. Thumb moves to D as in dog. So my thumb was on C. Now I move to D. My 3 is going to reach up to G. So I use 1, 3, and 4, and then 1, 3, and 5. And the next part is 1, 3, and 5. If you need to practice that, stop and go over that. Then my pinky moves back to G. I use my thumb and my thumb again. I use 1 and 2 the whole time. You may use the fingers that are written in there. You may use the ones that are in parentheses, or you may use mine, which are kind of half and half. I use my thumb. When I don't have to change fingers, I don't. So measure 11, 2, 1, and then my thumb just moves down. And then you do the same thing. Measures 13 and 14 are the same as 9 and 10. You've already done this. And then your pinky moves to G. You've already done that. And then instead of going down, you just stay on B. You don't go down any further. Then back to the beginning. You already know this part. I told you it was easy. So that's it. Go back, review it, look at your book, do your listening, go back to the recording I made. Now we're going to learn the left hand. So when you're ready, hop back on here and learn the left hand. 3 on E, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. So notice every other note is my thumb. Okay, so that's half of the song. That's line 1, 2, 5, and 6. We're back at that again, right? So 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, and your left hand is legato, smoothly connected. Measure 5. I'm going to slow down. It's exactly the same as what you did before. There is no difference. Now, measure 9. We move our number 2 finger up to B. Our hands are going to be really close when we go to put hands together. They're going to be real close up there. B, C, B, C, B, A. And I say B as in boy. B and then C. And then B and then A. Then your thumb comes under and you're in a D major position. So that's like a D chord, right? So you're here and you finish off with your D chord. Okay, practice that, please. Practice measures 11 and 12. Go back and review what you need. Now we're on measures 13 and 14. Same exact thing. Same exact thing here, 2, 3. But now you can use either finger. I was taught when I did my teacher training to use 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, right? But some people prefer 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then you're already on 3. You don't have to go 4, 3. So you choose whatever finger you want, but commit to it. Cross out the other fingering. Commit to the fingering you're going to do. I don't care which one you do, so long as you do one that's assigned to you. And the rest, shall they say, is history. You've already done all of this part. The ending is just... So, I would like to, in true Miss Stephanie style, now would be a good time to stop, rewind, do whatever you need to do to make sure you have that learned, and let's learn it hands together. Here we go. Let's take a look at the ending. Starting in measure 23. Your left hand's playing an F, your right hand's playing B as in boy. Left hand plays C and G, right hand plays E. Let's do that again. My left hand started with F, F, G, E, G, D, G, C, G. So da, 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 left hand, okay? Here we go. Ready, and. Okay, so we already know that. Let's go on to the next part. Let's go on to measure 21. Down, up. So what did I do there? I went down on my, down, up on my right hand, and as I went down, up. So when my left hand thumb plays, my right hand is up. There is a rest in that right hand. So it's down, rest, okay? Then the next measure, 22, I'm using my number 2 finger on F, right hand, left hand, right hand is B. These are staccato. Okay, so let's try measure 21 and 22. Up, down, up. Right? And now you already know 23. Okay, let's take a look at measure 13. And like I said, your hands are really, really close together. So left hand's playing B as in boy, right hand's playing D as in dog. You know this part? Okay, I'm not going to go over that again, but here you go. So try that again. These together, and then C and A together. And then you just add those fun notes in the right hand. Back to A. I love that. Let's do that again. To A. Fun notes. And then back to A. Right hand, G with your pinky. And this is where I like to use my thumb. This is why I and then, oh, that was measure 12, pardon me. Measure 12. And then measure 16. So I meant to show you the first time was measure 16. But now you know 12 and 16. So measure 9 and on and measure 3 and on. Those two lines, your third line and your fourth line, they're exactly the same with the exception of your last measure. But now you know both of those. And you already know the beginning. We've gone over everything, believe it or not, except for this one part. You know this. You know this. Left hand goes C, G. We play them separately instead of together, and the right hand does it staccato. So, believe it or not, that piece sounded so complicated and probably felt like it was going to be so complicated, but there are so many repetitions and so many times that your hands play absolutely together that I think it turns out to be a lot easier than you think. So, congratulations. We have completed Christmas Day Secrets. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Wait a minute, what are we doing next? I think it's either Allegro or Musette. It is Allegro. So join us next time and let's learn Allegro and finish this book. You have 2 pieces left, Allegro and Musette. Let's get them done. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Happy piano.